Right, so today we're going to be building a staircase. So I thought I'd make a video and showing you how we're going to build it, etc. We're building it in situ, so it comes down from the top and then just returns here. It's going down, the staircase is going in before the screed is down, so we just pack it up. But we build it in situ, like I say, and we start from the top down, getting everything level, and then we pack it off of this stubwork wall, 12.5mm, so at a later date they can slide the plasterboard behind. So yeah, we'll set up a time lapse. Might do some like actual video footage of putting the Newels on and talking you through how to actually build the staircase, because I haven't really seen a lot of videos of people actually building a staircase, just time lapses of them building it, and you can't really see what they're doing. So yeah, I'll make a video, set up a time lapse, and yeah, hopefully you can take something from this video. Right, so now we've got the stairs in here. I'll show you now. This is how the stairs come. We're quite lucky really, because these are coming from Stairbox, so everything is labelled up. Plot 10, ground floor. We've got all the cartwine treads there. The risers are under here. And it's quite a good company as well, because they actually pre-drill where the risers go into the treads. This is the top section. You can see it's notched, which goes over the trimmer, which is there, and then you've got this bottom section, which obviously will go up against the wall, 25mm off for dot and dab, and then we'll pack that up. So Alf's upstairs now. He's going to start stripping this overboard out over the stairwell opening. We didn't do any of the stud work or the joists or anything, so don't judge any of that. I can already see here that that wall that runs from ground floor to first and first to second up into the attic space is over, so we might have to pack that wall out before we put the stairs up against it, because this house is this house goes first ground to first, first to second, because the attic truss is on top. So we'll have to have a look at that when we get to it, when we do the second floor, because it's all going off a structural null from ground to first, first to second. So yeah, I'll set up a time lapse of Alf taking this out, and yeah, get back to you when we start assembling some of this stuff. Right, so first things first, we've got this Newel, which is for the top set, which is going on here, and we're going to notch this over this. So we know our measurement there is about 250 with flooring, because on this site they've got a system which is underfloor heating, so they put down another layer of 22mm chipboard, which has been routed out to take the underfloor heating pipes, and then there's like a 6mm layer of MDF or whatever it is on top. So we have to set this first tread up about 6 to 7mm, so it finishes with a finished floor, because that cable there isn't the finished floor. So we're then going to measure that again, and we will just give our notch 265, which gives us about 15mm of play, because you've got to remember the bottom will be tacked anyway, so you won't see it. Always give yourself more. So we go 265 there, and then we're going to notch that. We're measuring from the underside of the first tread, which is there, okay? And then going to mark that line all the way around. Alright. And then we know from here to the back of the riser is about 35mm. So then on this side, mark that line there, mark 35mm, and this is what we want to take out. That's what we're going to take out. So we're going to take that out, put that onto the tenon, get the riser and the top tread in, and then lift that up into situ. But before we do that, as you can see, we've got some batten that the roof has kindly donated to go on here to pack this out, to be flush under there, like I was talking about earlier, so that this wall will run when it's tacked all the way up to the top floor, if you can see up there. So yeah, we'll notch this out now and fit this, and we'll set a time lapse of notching this, fitting this, battening the wall, getting it up and into place. So I'll set that up now. Right, so now you can see we've packed off this wall, so it's flush going up. We'll put a bit of 12mm OSB on the side, just so we'll have enough room to get the plasterboard down the back. This is that detail saying where we've packed it up 6mm, so we're turning off that 22.5mm with the underfloor heating, then there's 6mm. This will be flush with a finished floor. We've levelled it and put a temporary prop in. You can see it's notched over that. We've had to pack that out so that we can get 25mm to go and grab behind of that. But yeah, now I'm going to set the time lapse up again. We're going to get this Newel on, get 1-2 treads in whilst that Newel's on, and then get this bottom section slotted up into there and into that housing when the Newel's on. Right, so here you can see Alf's gluing up all the tenon, and then he'll glue inside of this housing here, ready to take this bottom Newel. And then he'll put the back riser in with the wedges and the glue blocks, and then we'll lift this whole section up. I'm going to put this Newel post on and then lift this whole section. Obviously this tenon will then get glued up and go into the housing of the long Newel, and then that will all get glued up. A little tip is just cut these dowels off, because you might even find that these aren't even, these ones aren't too bad, but just cut them maybe so like 5-10mm, because sometimes they don't notch them holes out there enough, and then you'll find that you can't get it back enough or get it in. But that will all get glued up there. That'll get glued up and that will go in, and then like I was showing on the last one, we'll get this tread and that tread in, and that will then allow us to get this in. Once I get this Newel on, that will all be glued up and down and everything. So I'll set you up on a time lapse now. Right, so here you can see Alf under his stairs, Harry Potter and all that, putting the risers on. So this is just a case, they come cut to length, but they're a bit tight to get into here, because obviously you want this line to line up with this, otherwise you'll get a gap in here. So yeah, I've just cut them down for Alf, and then I'll leave Alf to fit them, and then he'll obviously wedge all of here and glue block as he goes, so he doesn't get covered in PVA. We've wedged it off the floor level. It's level this way, that way. You can see we've got that 25mm parallel gap off the wall, 12.5 up there for the tackers. We'll probably end up putting the plasterboard in there, but yeah, I'll just set the time lapse up now of Alf doing this. But yeah, there's not much to it really, but yeah. Right, that's all the staircase in and fixed up. You can see everything in there. As you come down, I was just finishing the last few bits off. But yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.